Hello YouTube, I am back for my first video review of 2011. Ooh. As you might have guessed from the title, I have a compilation of Power Rangers Samurai toys. Ooh. This is the yellow one. Well, I hope you can guess that, otherwise you're colorblind. So I'm going to talk about these guys in their box individually, and then I'm going to open them up and review them for you. So, this is yellow. Close up on her if I can get it. Yes, I can. And this is yellow in her Mega Ranger suit. These will be used in the show. So yeah, I like the design of these, this packaging. It's very nice silver and red combination. There's a little Japanese kanji. Trying to get in frame, I might not be able to. Can you see that? I think you can. I'm not sure what it says. I think it says Samurai or maybe Mega Ranger. I can't read Japanese kanji, so that's not going to help me. Leave in the comments if you know what this means. Okay, so here's the back of the box. Shows all 6 figures and the story. Nothing special. You can just get that on PowerRangers.com. So, no special box story. So anyway, this is yellow, and I'm gonna show you pink. This is pink in her Mega Ranger suit. I'm gonna try to give you a close-up of that. Be aware I am using a webcam, so that might not be the best camera work you've ever seen on YouTube. This is green. They all have the same back packaging, so I'm just gonna show you them in their individual boxes. And this is blue. Okay, so I'm going to open these up, and I'll see you later. Okay, so we're back. The first thing I want to cover about these figures is this thing. The Mega Blade, yes, that's what it's called. It is the exact same thing for each of the Rangers, so I don't want to have to go over it again when I review them in detail. So, very nicely molded, even though it's just plastic, just bendy plastic. Actually, only the tip is really bendy, so that's nice that this can't really get ruined. It very robotic. Looks like they took it out of RPM actually. Kind of disappointed that they didn't paint this. I mean, all it is a silver blade and a black handle. Think that's kind of cheap, but whatever. So let's go on to the first figure. This is green. I'll show you his kanji, and this is his weapon, the wood spear or the forest spear. I don't know the American name for this, so I'm just calling it its Japanese name. Let's spin him around, and there is his hidden disc. The weapon itself is very nicely detailed, although you may not be able to see it on camera. It's got nice grooves. It looks like the weapon from the show. One problem with it, very bendy. Very bendy. So I'm going to show you the articulation for the guys, for the female mold. I mean for the male mold and then the female mold. Okay, so the arms can go up and down, hindered by this guard, this samurai guard armor, and then go side to side, bend at the elbow. There's your little silver thing. I don't know what that is. The wrists, the hands can rotate, and the arms can go back and forth, kind of, once again being hindered by the guard armor. Legs can go up and down, back and forth, bend at the knee, got your silver thing, and rotate at the boot. And so that is it. Oh, wait, I forgot. The heads are on a ball joint, so it can move left and right, up and down, and turn all the way around to the point where they may need an exorcist. I can see everything. So yeah, that is it for articulation for the guys. I really like this figure. Oh, I forgot. I probably should put this in. Hold on. They have a little slot for their Mega Blade, and a slot for the Samurais are over here. And here's the Green Ranger with his Mega Blade. Ooh. Overall, I like these figures. They are really nicely detailed for the size we get. If you've seen Sheen Kanger, this detail might even make you laugh a bit. They even kept the little air vents in the side. Oh, I forgot to show you the back detailing. This is the back detailing. Very nice samurai guard and this little helmet thing that removes some posability from the head. Great. I love these figures. They are very nicely detailed. Look very nice, powerful, armored figures. So I'm just going to show you the rest of the Rangers. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to do this. These are actually molded into the plastic. I thought they were a separate piece, but they are actually one big mold. Oh, and also, you can see the kimono slash gi kind of look. I like that. It goes along with the Samurai Rangers as a whole. And there we have the Shiba Clan logo, or the Power Rangers Samurai logo. So now I'll show you the other Rangers. Okay, so this is Blue. I'm just going to show you his head sculpt, since there's nothing unique except the head sculpt and the weapon. So there's the kanji for water. And here is his weapon, the water arrow. The main part of the bow is the kanji for water. Yes. It's got a little secret disc. Not sure if you can see that. Trying to make it so you can see it. Here, I'm just gonna tilt it. Right there. All the Rangers are exactly the same except for their weapon and their head sculpt. So I'm not even gonna spend any time on that. Here is Yellow, the first female. So I'll go over their sculpt. The head is actually more on a ball joint than the guys. The guard is not as bad, so they can move around. Arms go up and down, side to side, bend at elbow, legs back and forth, side to side, bend at knee, foot can rotate. I love the female sculpt, even though their tummies are a little bit thin, I should say. The only thing I hate about them is this. The sword is massive compared to body weight. Yes, this is Yellow's head sculpt, and her weapon is this, the Land Slicer. No American name yet. This piece right here actually is the kanji for Earth. In the original weapon, there are little black spots where you can see that it's the kanji, but Bandai, being cheap, didn't put the black spots in, so now it just looks like one piece of plastic. Here's her hidden disc. Not really much to go over with this. This is actually plastic. This is not painted as far as I can tell. The reason I'm not having her hold this is she does not want to hold this well. And that's another thing about the Rangers. At least for me, I had to open their hands to get them to hold their weapons correctly. You couldn't put them in right out of the box. And here's Pink with her weapon, the fan. Here's her head sculpt. Secret disc. Oh wait, it was backwards. Secret disc. You know what? I'll flip it. Hold on. You know what? Okay, it fell out of her hand. Let's just do this. This is her weapon, the Heaven Fan. Kanji for heaven or sky. Not really much to it. And if you can kind of see there, you may not on camera, the Shiba Clan logo or the Power Ranger Samurai logo. Okay, and Pink. Head sculpt
And my final thoughts about these Rangers. Um, Two big, really complaints. But I like the figures as a whole, and I would suggest you go buy them. I have a hard time getting my Rangers to stand properly. At least the males. When I try to stand them, they have this really weird joint. They can sort of thrust, I guess, but it won't stay locked for me. It won't stay very well. And they have a weird sense of balance, so I'd recommend either getting a stand, or like, let's say, use the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie stands, which I do, to get them to stand. They can stand on their own, but it takes a long time, and they can't really be messed with. So, just to be just be careful of that. As I said before, I love these figures. Very nicely detailed. I love the whole armored samurai look. They are very posable. You can get them into a lot of poses, but as I said, getting them to stand and hold their weapons are a bit of a problem. Um, they do hold their weapons, but you have to open the hands and then you have to close the hands for them to hold their weapons pretty well. At least that's my experience. So join me in a bit for part 2.